So in the start of 2022, I made my first ever monthly manga haul video, and every month I'd basically just show off all of the manga that I received, and at the end of the year I ended it off by showing off my entire $5,000 manga collection. So in 2023, I haven't done a monthly manga haul video yet, and simply because I haven't been spending that much money on manga recently, but I didn't want to give up on the series entirely. So instead, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a monthly manga haul video every 3 months of 2023, and it could change in 2024. Let's just go ahead and get straight into it. Let's do a little speed run of this. First volume, we have Call of the Night Volume 4. I actually bought Call of the Night Volume 4 a couple months ago. It said it wasn't arriving because it's completely out of stock, so I went out and bought on my own, and then months later I got a duplicate. So this is the duplicate. Then we got Fairy Tail Volume 2. I liked Volume 1 even though I hate to admit it, so why not? I bought the second volume. Let's see how it goes. I haven't read it yet, so then we have Dorohedoro Volume 2. The first volume I really enjoyed. I don't want to watch the anime just because of the CGI alone, but visually it was very interesting. I love the art style here, so I'm gonna decide to give it another shot. Then we have Hunter x Hunter. Is it Hunter x Hunter or is it Hunter x Hunter? I think it's Hunter x Hunter Volume 2. I wasn't planning on collecting it, but I want to give it another shot. Then we have My Hero Volume 32, which is probably one of my favorite volumes of My Hero Academia, and I will be continuing to collect all of My Hero Academia until it's finished. We got the 100 Girlfriends Who Really Love You. It's still really funny. I can't wait for the anime adaptation to come out. I've started collecting it when the first volume came out, and I think I'm gonna just collect it till it's over. Then we have One Piece Volume 101. Just like the other series I talked about, One Piece, I'm gonna just collect it till it's over, and hopefully I can collect the entire series. I have the first and the fourth box set, so I'm just missing box set 2 and 3 and whatever's in between. I got 2 volumes of Kiss 'Em Not Me. Kiss 'Em Not Me is very underrated. A very underrated reverse harem. Is it harem or Harlem? No, that's definitely not Harlem. The manga actually has a good ending other than the anime, so definitely have to read the manga. We got Black Clover Volume 31. I'm gonna collect every single volume of Black Clover until it's finished. It's gonna be a task to own all of them, but I am willing to do so. Then we have, I believe, the latest Jujutsu Kaisen volume 18, probably 19's out. I have all of them, but I will be collecting every single one till it's over. Kaiju number 8 Volume 5. My first manga series that I started reading on Shonen Jump. I guess I have to collect every single one of them, but it's still pretty good. It's still a pretty good series. One of my favorite Shonen Jump series right now, Blue Box, second volume. Of course I had to collect it. It's one of my favorite series. Then we have Dandadan, a very unique, very crazy series. I really like it, so obviously I'm gonna collect the second volume. I haven't read it yet, but the way that the first volume was, hopefully it's way better. Now, a volume that I've been trying to look for forever is Vagabond Volume 2. It's been, I don't know how long since I collected the first Vagabond volume, but it's so hard to find the second one, and I finally found it. I finally found the second this big. Then we have Summertime Rendering, the final volume of Summertime Rendering, and I messed up because the other copies that I have are a soft cover and this is a hardcover, but it's fine, I guess. And that's it for the little speed run. Now we're gonna get off to the series that I've never collected before, starting with Claymore. I've heard a lot of good things about Claymore, so obviously I had to get it, and I was generally surprised. I was generally surprised at how good this series was. I saw a lot of comparisons to Berserk, and I can see why. Their dark fantasies, their drawings look a bit similar, but I really enjoyed Claymore. I'm gonna definitely be collecting more if I do come across like a second volume. Then we have the really weird, at least in the beginning, Oshinoko. Oshinoko is one of my most anticipated spring animes just because of how good this volume was. I really like the entertainment, like the behind the scenes entertainment and mental toll it has on its, whether it's like idols, actors, directors, all that stuff. If you want to hear me talk more about this series, you can go ahead and check out the most anticipated spring anime video that I made. Then we have probably one of my favorite horror mangas currently out right now. I got 2 volumes of PTSD Radio. Now, I will be making a video on PTSD Radio later down the line. I already have the script almost done, but this series is so good. It is a really good series. It's very confusing at first for some people, but the more you read onto it, the more you can kind of see what's going on, and it just feels like a giant puzzle. Not to spoil the video that's coming out, but if you do really like horror and Junji Ito disturbing images, I definitely suggest you guys read PTSD Radio. Then we have another, just like with Call of the Night, I ordered another back in November. I ordered it in November and they told me that they couldn't give me another because it was sold out. I just gave up on trying to get another until a couple of weeks ago. I got the physical volume. I don't know the difference between the anime and the light novel compared to the manga, but I believe there's not that many differences. At least it matched my expectation of a horror anime slash manga. So really good. I do suggest you guys watch the anime because finding the physical copy of another is pretty difficult. And we have a very surprising entry on our list, Neon Genesis. Once I saw Neon Genesis, I had to get it. It looks really clean though, like the spine. There aren't many differences in the manga than it is in the anime. I don't know if this is right, but I believe the anime came out first before the manga. You could fact check me on that. I can't wait to collect all of them and see how all of them look just side by side by each other. Then we have the first volume of Monster. Now, I heard Monster is a very good series. I always wanted to collect Monster, but it was also really hard to find it. It went over my expectations. A lot of people were hyping it up for me, but it really went over my expectations. I really loved it. The cover itself looks so nice. The spine looks really nice. Other than the girl from the other side, this is probably one of my favorite looking volumes that I own, and I can't wait to collect all of it. I don't know how many volumes of Monster there are, but if there is a lot, I will be collecting all of them. But we have the Bleach, oh, that's the back, the Bleach box set that contains volumes 1 through 21. A little handbook here, a little poster. Really nice. This is really heavy. Oh my god. But yeah, Bleach was one of the series from the big three that I just haven't collected, and I don't know why. I do want to collect all of the big three. I want to collect all of Naruto. I want to collect all of One Piece and Dragon Ball. And now I started Bleach. And speaking of box sets, definitely my most impressive box set that I own is the Akira 35th anniversary box set. Now this box set is a behemoth. I've never owned a box set like this. Just look at the design of the whole box, and not only that, the individual volumes that are inside are just so beautiful. And it even comes with like a little not a handbook. Usually box sets come with like a little handbook that comes with like a Q&A and stuff, but this one actually comes with full-blown behind-the-scenes drawings, and I love it. One of these days I'll make like a reading challenge video of just me reading all of Akira, but that's definitely one of my favorite box sets. I definitely recommend everyone who has a manga collection to at least have that in their collection, because Jesus Christ, it's like a giant monument to have. But that is it for the month of January, February, and March. So how much did I really spend in those 3 months of manga collecting? Well, according to the big ass chart that is coming up in your screen, I've collected over 23 different series. I collected 50 volumes total and spent a grand total $585. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you guys are excited for the return of monthly manga haul videos, go ahead and leave a like on this video. And if you enjoy manga and anime content, just go ahead and throw your money violently at that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video.